Hey, it's been a crazy busy day, but I told you guys, any of you that tuned in last week to my live stream, that I'm going to start something this week that's going to be like a 3-week project for me. And it's just helping photographers. I had so much fun at Photoshop World. And of course, I have a podcast that I do with my buddy Rick Salmon twice a week these days. It's on Monday and Thursday, and it's called Picturing Success. And we interview the best photographers in the world. And then we also do 5 quick tips episodes where we do tips and tricks for cameras and photography and workshops and stuff like that. So besides all of that, I just had so much fun at Photoshop World, live and in person, with a whole bunch of fellow photographers. And I wanted to do something to kind of help you guys out. So some of you are going to know the things that I go through over the next 3 weeks, and some of you, it's going to be news to you. And also, I'm going to obviously focus where some of my strengths are. And these days, I do a lot of local video production in Central Florida. And so a lot of my tips and tricks are going to be about video production for still shooters stepping into video. But that's not all I'm going to do. And in fact, I want to give you guys the opportunity to ask me questions. So as we're doing this helping photographers 3-week exercise that I'm doing, feel free to shoot me an email. My email address is hilarry@larrybecker.tv. So jot that down. I'm not going to put that on screen, but hilarry@larrybecker.tv. Feel free to shoot me a quick note and tell me what you want to know about, and if I can help, and if I can do that as one of these quick tips episodes of helping photographers on Facebook Live, I'm happy to do that. Now, let me tell you how this is going to work. I'm going to do a daily. I'm going to try to do every single day for the next 3 weeks a quick little Facebook Live, and I'm going to do it here on my personal page. Then I'm going to save that video and then repost it to my professional page, and then I'm also going to post the video to my YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and put that on screen. Hang on. That's something coming up. There we go. YouTube.com/Larry Becker. So if you just go there and subscribe, you'll actually get these videos. Now, they won't be live there. They're going to be posted after I do them on my Facebook Live channel. So every day I'll take the video, the finished video from something like this, and post it over to youtube.com/Larry Becker. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. Now, today I want to talk a little bit about photographers that are just stepping into video, and the one thing that they don't necessarily know, because most photographers understand their gear. They kind of get it about, flipping over the switch to put it in video mode and that kind of thing. They understand lighting and lighting patterns and lighting shapes, things like that, composition. Yeah. But what they don't understand very much at all, because they've never had to deal with it as a photographer, is audio. And so it's just a big can of worms if you're getting into shooting video with what do you do for audio? Well, I've got 3 simple answers, and I want to tell you about that today. And then I'm also going to give you a place where you can go download for free, no strings attached. No, I'm not even asking for your email. I'm just going to give you a document that's about the notes from the stuff that I'm talking about today. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about is the kinds of microphones. Hey, Richard, glad to have you on board. The kinds of microphones that pro video companies generally don't use, but they're awesome for people like me who do simple video production in my local market. And the main thing is I just got to have good audio. I don't have to have super expensive wireless microphones and stuff like that. I want a good lapel microphone that's on somebody. So let me show you what I use. And this is going to be my first recommendation. I use a wired microphone. This thing is a 20-foot long wired lavalier or lapel microphone. So this goes on, the shirt collar right about here. Okay. And then this 20-foot microphone has a little capsule here, and the capsule has a belt clip on it. Okay. So that then clips on your belt, and from the little capsule thing up to the lavalier mic, the lapel mic, it's about 3 feet, but it's overall a 20-foot mic. And so that's really cool because I can go from my on-person camera who's or my person on camera who's talking. They've got the little mic there, and then it goes over to the camera. Now, the only catch is make sure that they don't like start walking away and then tug on the mic and stuff like that. The other thing is you need to make sure you have the right connector. So let me point this out. This looks like an 1/8" mic jack. That's because it's an 1/8" mic jack. But there are two kinds of 1/8" mic jacks. One of them plugs into smartphones, and the other one plugs into our DSLR cameras. And you need adapters to go back and forth. Well, not with this microphone. This microphone is the Movo LV1. The cool thing about this one is that it's got this little switch on here. Here, let me see if I can get that in focus for you. Little switch on here. Right there, okay? And that toggle switch gives power or not, but the toggle switch also turns on the adapter or not. And so, hey, Levon, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, the backdrop, Rick Salmon, but the lighting, I did all the lighting with my Westcott lights and stuff. But anyway, the Movo LV1 is a great microphone for this. The only thing is it does use a battery, so you need to get extra batteries because even though it'll last for a day or two or three of filming, the problem is we forget to turn it off and then we put it away in our bag, and then 2 weeks later when you pull it out of your bag, the battery's dead. So you do need a couple of backup batteries. They're dirt cheap. They're called LR44, and they're button cell batteries, and you can get like a 10-pack for $8 on Amazon. So the Movo LV1, that microphone, $20. And you can get great audio quality out of it. I use it all the time myself. I've used it for a lot of years. We used it when I was doing some videos for Kelby up in New York. We were trying to use these really expensive wireless mics, and we just couldn't get an open channel. Imagine that, New York City. Can't find an open wireless channel. And so we used this wired mic, worked great, and everybody sounded good. And the only catch is you are tethered then to your camera. So you generally, even though it's a 20-foot cord, you have to have that cord go down from the camera over to the person and then up to where it's clipped onto their shirt. And so you do need the 20 feet. You can't generally be more than 10 feet away from the camera with that setup. But it sounds great. $20 is hard to beat. And then $10 gets you, $8 gets you 10 extra batteries as backup. So that's a great way to go. Now, when you go wireless, I've got this. This is not a gun. I know it looks like a gun case. I buy gun cases to put my camera gear in. So in here, I've got my audio equipment, and I've got this. It's a Rode wireless filmmaker kit. The reason that I love this one, it's kind of expensive. It's $400, but the reason that I love this microphone, the Rode wireless filmmaker kit, is because it works great for crystal clear, high quality audio, and you don't ever have to worry about interference with other channels because it creates custom channels using Wi-Fi frequencies. No, you don't have to have a Wi-Fi setup wherever you are. It creates its own local ad hoc network. The transmitter talks to the receiver. It comes with the lavalier or the lapel mic, and it works great. And you can be like 300 feet from the receiver and still have crystal clear audio. I tested it around corners and down the hall, and it works amazing. The audio sounds great. So that's the Rode wireless filmmaker kit. But the problem with it is a little bit expensive at $399, so $400. And Rode just came out with a new one. And I don't even have it yet. I don't need it. I can't justify the $200 expense, but it's the same kind of thing as a transmitter and receiver. But instead of being this big, so like a little bit thicker than maybe a couple packs of cards or something like that, and about the size of a deck of cards times 2. So something like that being $400, they have these little bitty ones. They're like this big, and they're only about that thick. For the transmitter and the receiver, they're each that big. That's $200, and it also uses the Wi-Fi. Hey, Ian, it also uses the Wi-Fi frequency setup, and it sounds really good. It has a built-in microphone, but you want to go ahead and buy an extra lavalier mic so you can do the lapel mic thing because it looks kind of funky. Imagine a little plastic square being strapped onto somebody's shirt. It just looks weird. It'll be distracting. Microphones, people just ignore those. They don't pay attention to them at all. So this little thing, the Rode Mic Go, is $199, plus you'll want to add a lavalier mic to it. So something like $30 to $70, depending on which wired mic you go with, to clip onto that. Now, all this stuff that I've told you about today, I'm zipping through this really quick because there's tons of other stuff that we could be talking about with microphones, but I wanted to condense it down to, you need good audio. If you're just stepping into doing video, you need good audio. And I have just a handful of things that I recommend, and I don't recommend the super expensive stuff. I recommend the inexpensive, more affordable stuff. And the first thing that I even mentioned was $20, and most photographers doing simple video, maybe business video, talking head business videos, you can get away with just that. That's all I had for a bunch of years, and I can do a ton of great production with just that. So all this stuff, wait, I got to do my professional thing here. All this stuff you can find on a giveaway sheet, one-page cheat sheet that I created for you. This is my one-page cheat sheet, and you can find it right there. bit.ly/Larry Likes Mics. So if you go there, there is no fee, there's no cost, there's no, you got to give me your email address, nothing like that. Just go to Larry Likes Mics. So it's bit.ly, you can go to bit.ly.com or bit.ly/Larry Likes Mics. And then you can download that one pager. And that's where you will see, and I don't even have affiliate links there. Stupid, I know. I should. But it's just the names of the microphones. Now, here's the thing, and I should have put this on the sheet, and I didn't. So pay close attention to this. Rode, R-O-D-E, the microphone brand, the wireless mics that I love, and some of their wired mics I love too. The Rode Microphone Company is based out of Australia, and what they say is there are a bunch of copycat microphones that pretend that they're Rode, so Rode branded, but they're fake Rode mics for sale on Amazon. Now, I haven't heard that from anybody else but Rode. So if you ever buy Rode brand microphones, don't buy those on Amazon. Rode says don't buy Rode mics on Amazon. There are a bunch of counterfeits out there. So stay away from buying Rode on Amazon. Buy them somewhere else. You've heard of maybe B&H, Adorama? Yeah, try that out. And so Rode microphones. So now there's tons of Rode microphones out there. And there's tons of other microphone options. And a lot of people might right now be thinking, well, what about those boom microphones or the shotgun mics or the little mini shotgun mics like this? It's a little mini shotgun microphone that you can mount on top of your camera. It even has a little cold shoe mount kind of thing, and I have one of those, obviously, in my hand. But I would say stay away from those because you don't really need it for most of the kind of filming if you're doing just simple business videos and things like that as a photographer. Hey, Anthony, nice to have you on board. All right, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to zip in today and tell you about this stuff, give you this freebie that you can get over at Larry Likes Mics. So bit.ly/Larry Likes Mics gives you that little one-page sheet. And this is where you can get the replays of these things because I'm going to try and do one a day for the next 3 weeks. Every business day, every weekday. Hey guys, I'm so glad that Skint is in here. Nice to see you, Steve. So every weekday I'm going to try and do one of these and do something to help photographers. Sometimes it's going to be tips and tricks. It's going to be cool stuff that I found out about. A bunch of times years ago when I used to work at Kelby, I did these things called Larry's Cheap Shots, and maybe some of those will sneak in here too. Larry's Cheap Shots are just inexpensive ways that photographers can do something, maybe save some money doing something really inexpensively and not put a ton of cash into stuff. So you can spend it on the good gear like the good lenses or the really good lighting setup. But there are all kinds of little tips and tricks that I did for Larry's Cheap Shots. And I don't do a whole lot of that anymore, but I want to help photographers. So for the next 3 weeks, business days only, a little bit each day, I'm going to come in and do something like this. And then I'm going to save the finished videos when I'm done with the live. I'm going to post those over to my YouTube channel right there. So youtube.com/Larry Becker. and they'll be posted over there. And then I'm only going to do the lives on my personal Facebook page. So the people that are commenting or saying nice things or giving me thumbs up and stuff, that's all happening on just my personal Facebook Live. And then I'm also going to do, I'm going to try to re-upload these also to my Facebook public figure page, but I'm not doing the live there. So that's it for today. I hope you had a good time today. And if you have ideas or things that you want me to talk about, things that you have questions about, any way that you think I might be able to help photographers, shoot me an email. My email address is hilarry@larrybecker.tv. It's not a .com, larrybecker.tv. So that's it for today. Hopefully I'll see you around. And yeah, thanks, Ian. And I appreciate you guys for even hanging out in here. Talk to you soon. Take care.